Sound check. Sound check. Hard act to follow. We'll try and support. Honoring the spirit of my predecessors, Debbie Downer and Bummer Brad, this is a meditation from Andy Angst. I attended a No Kings event last Saturday in Grand Haven. The event was cheerful, with some chanting, lots of supporting car horns, and very orderly overall. The event and attendees highlighted a C3 value, diversity. Consider for a moment that in a small town crowd of several hundred, there were humans of every stripe, every persuasion, and there were other species also interested, including chickens, frogs, sharks, and unicorns. Talk about diversity. Yeah, we got other species involved. There was even a young man, all in black, with his black MAGA hat, filming the crowd with his phone. Odd that the phone screen was black, but he was within his rights to have his own protest and statement. No one seemed to bother or badger him. Inclusion, another C3 value. With props to Yogi Berra, I was struck again with deja vu all over again. My first exposure to protesting was in the early 60s through a song the Kingston Trio sang called The Merry Minuet about nuclear weapons, where they sang, "They're rioting in Africa, they're starving in Spain, there's hurricanes in Florida, and Texas needs rain. The whole world is festering with unhappy souls, and I don't like anybody very much." I should note some of the lyrics have been edited, just to shorten it. Anyway, but we shall be thankful and tranquil and proud, for man's been endowed with a mushroom-shaped cloud. And we know for certain that some lovely day, someone will set the spark off and we'll all be blown away. And what nature doesn't do to us will be done by our fellow man. By the Vietnam era, I had acquired another anthem from the Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth. There's something happening here. What it is isn't exactly clear. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly say, "Hooray for our side." Paranoia strikes deep. Into your life it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man comes and takes you away. I still have a problem with the name for the events nationally. By No Kings, do we mean that we don't want another Martin Luther King? We don't want another Billie Jean King? Another Rodney King? Not the incident, not the man who was beaten. In music, no Carole King, no Elvis, no B.B. King. In books, no Tarzan. And what about kings in our own midst, like Gene King or Adam King? I'm glad they have chosen to be part of the C3 community. No monarch might be a more apt name, but then are we saying something bad about a butterfly that we really like, even if they're transients? I guess what I would like to see is more we the people, more e pluribus and unum, fewer corrupt politicians, more representatives with courage of conviction, and far less money in politics at all levels. So how about no posers, no bullies, or the familiar card call from the card game, no Trump? Or, to borrow his favorite line, you're fired. Namaste.